Hey guys, welcome to another Java tutorial, and here we're going to be talking about escape sequences today, or um, control sequences. Basically what this is going to do is going to be ways to manipulate the data. They're going to be a series of characters in which you can send commands, send what you want to do to the command prompt, and to um, manipulate it in some sort of fashion. So I have a basic example that I made up. Yeah. I did a system.outprint and I did a thing in quote, and as you can see, this is the new thing that we're going to be learning about, and it's the backslash n. And what escape sequences are in Java, they're going to always be defined by that backslash and then the character um, that you wish to use. So I use the slash n, which what this will do is it's going to print this out, and as you would figure, it prints it out and ends the cursor on the same line, and then it's going to use this control sequence to go to the next line and bring the cursor to the next line, and that's what that escape sequence does. We can actually run it and I'll show you. As you can see, it actually brings the cursor here, it does the print function, and then it uses that escape sequence. It doesn't even print it out because the controller knows that it's escape sequence, and it brings that cursor to the next line, and then it finishes the process. So that is the new line escape sequence. There's also a tab escape sequence um, that can put in a tab without actually putting it out in spaces, which can be kind of a hassle. Okay, I went ahead and I filled this in. I did a system.out line. It's going to print this out. It's going to print this string out, and it's going to tab it, and it's going to use the escape sequence tab, which is going to actually fill in the tab for me, and it's going to actually, I did this wrong, and I should have used the backslash forwards. I don't know, I get them mixed up, the backslash, and I ran it, and this is what I get. I get this tab here. See, when I fill in that tab, the command knows to put in that tab because I'm telling it to do so. And that is the tab escape sequence. Okay, I'm going to show you another escape sequence, and this is the quotation escape sequence, and we're going to tell the compiler that we want to actually draw out a quote instead of putting in a quote, because if you put in a quote, you actually would mess up whatever you're trying to write. See how that doesn't show up? That's actually not um, even in the string. It's not even part of the string. So we gotta actually do a quote escape sequence so we don't mess up whatever we're trying to write. So let's do a little quote. We the people. And this is gonna, the compiler is gonna see this and know to print out a quote instead of actually interpreting it as some sort of string, start of a string, and it's gonna print that out. As you can see, I ran the program, and you can see that it's in quotes now, and that's a way of the programmer. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, that's a way that the programmer can write those quotes in instead of, you know, manipulating whatever string you're trying to output. Okay, there's one more, and yeah. Okay, So there's one more problem with escape sequences that has been solved simply. Uh, what if you wanted to actually write out this and output it instead of the Java compiler thinking that it's an escape sequence? Well, there's actually escape sequence for the backslash, and that's the double backslash. And this will actually draw one backslash so that the Java compiler knows that this isn't an escape sequence. It's just just a backslash and a character. So that's how the Java compiler knows that. So it's not going to print out a new line. It's just going to print out a backslash and then an N. That way the compiler doesn't get confused and doesn't think that this is a new line. It's just going to know that this is the escape sequence and this is just an extra character that isn't involved. So we can run this whole program. Actually, I forgot a semicolon. And we can run this whole program. And as you can see, it prints out backslash n instead of actually skipping and going to a new line. So just mess around with those. Figure out, what each one does, how it prints out in a certain way, and just understand that. And that's about it.